Anxiety is not what you think it is. After 26 years of being a psychotherapist and a coach, working with clients, I've discovered that anxiety is more like a messenger. It's more like a delivery person that is attempting to deliver something really important. And there are 5 things that anxiety is attempting to deliver to you. And once you receive it, it stops ringing the doorbell. It stops. It's fulfilled its task and it goes away. So stop trying to fix anxiety. Listen to it, receive its message, do what it's going to be directing you to do. Your need will be fulfilled and you will not have anxiety any longer. And I don't say that lightly. I say that from 26 years of experience working with over 10,000 people globally. So what are the 5 things? Number 5 is probably going to surprise you. Number 1, encoded fear. You are born with 2 basic fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud sounds. That's hardwired into you. Every other fear is actually learned. It's learned. Fear and an actual threat are not the same thing, but to your subconscious, they are the same thing. So if you have an encoded fear that you inherited, that you learned, that's running the show behind the scenes, then it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed just like a threat, because when you go at a fear and the fear is not a real threat, it will dissolve and you will never activate with it again. Number 2, well, it's a threat. Something is threatening you. It's not okay and it needs to be addressed. So if you've got a threat or you've got a potential threat, you're designed to address it. Our first response is not to flight. It's not to hide. It's not to avoid. Our first response that we are wired and designed to engage is fight. And fight is not about drawing the sword and going after something. It is about movement. It's about addressing it. So if you've got anxiety that's messaging you saying you've got something that's a threat or it's a potential threat, you need to address it. Number 3, unhealed trauma or wounds. Unhealed trauma or wounds. And that is not your fault. It's not your fault. But just like when you sprain your finger, you are designed to heal mentally, emotionally, physically. So if you have unhealed trauma, it is time to heal it. And it doesn't need to be a journey. Sometimes people say, oh my gosh, if I actually crack this egg open and I address this trauma and I'm going to be in therapy for the rest of my life. Healing is not a journey. Healing is about expansion and it's about completing. If you sprain your finger, you break your finger, you know in less than 2 months, your finger is going to be completely restored and healed. You know, if you get injured physically, that you are going to heal and you're going to restore and you're going to repair. Your mental, emotional, energetic body is designed the same way. So here's your invitation to complete your healing process and be healed. And it does not require a long time. I'm talking about the clients I work with. They heal things in seconds to minutes. So take a deep breath with me. Just really acknowledge, give yourself permission to be aware and acknowledge that you can be healed. All right, next, number 4, preparation. Preparation. Remember my daughter, she was swimming in her first swim meet. She came up to me, she says, Mom, I'm anxious. And I had not used that word in our house. And she says, Mom, I'm anxious. I said, well, what does that mean? She says, I don't know, but my heart is pumping in my head and my ears and it's going so fast. And I said, oh, okay, that's not anxious, sweetie. And she says, well, what? My friends say it's anxious. I said, no, that's preparation. You're going to jump in the water and your entire mind, your body, every aspect of you is turning on and turning up all the way. So whatever it is that you need, you've got it already activated. So it's available to you immediately. And here's the deal. Your subconscious does not care whether you're giving a speech, you're swimming in a swim meet, you're whatever it is that you're doing. If you feel that anxiety, it's actual preparation so that you have everything turned on and turned up. So anything you need is immediately and fully available. So here's what I told her. I said, just embrace it. Go with it. Let your body do whatever it's doing. It's just getting you super duper ready. She said, okay. And then she, jumped up on the starting block and the sound went off. She jumped in the water and she let her body do what her body was designed to do. And boy, I've never seen somebody swim so fast. She was probably half a pool length ahead of all the other swimmers because they were anxious and they were holding themselves to that anxiety. And she was prepared. And she says, okay, my body's turned on, turned up. Let's go. All right. So if you're experiencing preparation, embrace it, thank it, be grateful for it, and go with it. Okay. So we've made it to number 5. Number 5, guess what? It's boundaries. Boundaries. Most of the time we think, oh, I let people walk all over me. This person's crossing my boundaries. But here's the subtle thing. I want you to tune in. Am I crossing my boundaries first? Because it's not only something outside of you, a situation or a person that's crossing your boundary, it also might be you saying yes to something that you're not a yes to, outsourcing permission slips and waiting for somebody else to give you permission to thrive in your life. These are subtle crossings of boundaries, and they're not so subtle. They're not so subtle. They're big deals. So ask yourself, am I crossing my boundary? Or am I experiencing someone else crossing my boundary and I'm not addressing it? Because think about boundaries not as restrictions, not hurtful. They're actually really kind. They're really good. They allow for freedom. Boundaries are about freedom, not restriction. It allows for us to have a fence around our yard so that we can kick that soccer ball and have a great time and don't worry about the car that we might kick it into or a car driving into our backyard. And here's the deal. I've never seen a fence jump off of its posts and hit anything. Boundaries don't chase, boundaries don't attack, but dang, if you run into a boundary, that's going to hurt. And if we gave a fence, a cartoon mouth, I bet you that the fence would say, why in the heck are you running into me? I'm not moving. Don't run into me. So stop running into your own boundaries. Stop taking them down. Stop waiting for other people to give you permission for what you were born to live. No more crossing the boundaries, either yourself or others. It's really important. And if you want any resources, like I said, clients I work with, they transform these things in seconds to minutes. It's not a journey and it's easy. I'm talking about 2-year-olds can do this. There's a link in my bio, lots of resources. Check them out and have what you need, because you living a life of fulfillment, that's not special. That's your nature. You're designed for it. And anything I can do to support you is my pleasure. I believe in you. Listen to these 5 messages, answer the door, address them, and create and experience your lovely freedom. All right.